Hello everyone, welcome to KAKAU'S Hideout. I am KAKAU. So tonight we're going to do a video reading. So let's see for who or which topic are we going to tackle tonight. Okay. Dali. So the topic for tonight is a pick a card. It's going to be where is the best place to relocate. So this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate, please do not take the message. And of course, I'm not going to um, say any specific place. It's up to you. Except if it's going to remind me some specific place based on the clues given by the card. Now, let's prepare the timestamps. Just a moment. Where is it? So, where is the best place to relocate? Okay, so if you would like to suggest any pick a card topics for pick a card readings like this one, please comment down below. And if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Kakao. And to all of my subscribers, thank you so much for continuously viewing the channel. Of course, even if I'm not that fluent with my uploads due to my readings. Um, what else? If you would like, uh, right now I'm trying to gather all of the timeless cusp readings as well as the Tagalog 30-day timeless readings. So let's see. You have to choose any of these cards. If you choose number 1, it's going to be the Centennial Tarot. Then if you chose number 2, that'll be the Rider Waite Tarot. Then number 3 should be the Sasha Fenton Tarot. And number 4 is the Witch's Tarot. Okay, let me put them all up. So it's going to be number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. And if you would like to donate any oracle cards or tarot cards in order for us to have a different look regarding the choices that you would like to look on, just comment down below, or you can also send me a private message on my Instagram, my Twitter, or my Facebook. That'll be included in the description box. Okay. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see how many. Okay, this type of angle. Okay. Okay. If you need more time, please pause the video. Let's start. So I'm also going to get one clue from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and then we'll go along as we proceed to the other tarot. Yeah. Just a moment. There. Okay. For the people who chose number 1, number 1 is the Centennial Tarot. Okay. If you chose this, then here is your reading. So where is the best place to relocate? For the people who chose um, number one. Okay, this one. So this is a fork in the road. So it's either this is someone, somewhere that you have decided upon. Like it's like if you would like to relocate, this is your first choice. Or if this is going to be the option, you're not going to have any second thoughts about it. Okay, and fork in the road is like the fork in the road, right? So maybe this is somewhere near a freeway, perhaps, wherein there are no streets, there are no um, other paths or crossroads near the location. And if I'm going to take a look at the clues on the cards, this reminds me of Mexico. And this, it's not an alpaca, but looks like it. Then there's monkey, there's, I don't know if you can see the owl. That's an owl. And then arrows and flowers with trees. So maybe, so I'm from the Philippines and we only use this in fiestas. Um, so yeah, maybe somewhere Mexico or maybe Philippines if you're thinking about that option as well. Maybe near, I'm hearing near a zoo, somewhere near a zoo. So maybe there's a veterinary clinic somewhere, or maybe that's your first choice if you're a vet. Then maybe that's your first choice to relocate if you'll have a chance. And I'm also seeing number 13. This one, number 13. So maybe the house number is 13, or maybe it's your dream place when you were 13. Like when you were 13, you already have a I wish I could live there kind of place. Now let's go to the tarot. What are the clues being given by the tarot? Where's the best place to relocate? For the people who chose number one. So, Two of Pentacles upright. So if you'll notice, it's actually fork in the road. A fork in the road is like deciding which road are you going to take, and then Two of Pentacles is also about indecision or trying to balance the pros and cons of a situation. So maybe this is something that you've already set your eyes on, that you've already decided upon, but your budget is trying to hold you back. And there are ships. This is a ship, right? A ship and a boat. So maybe near the sea, near a dock. It's like a port or a dock somewhere, and it's going to be near a freeway, and then there's um, some sort of a piece of woodland maybe nearby. I'm not sensing that this is a specific city, but again, it's um, something that you want to do. You want to relocate in that place, but your budget is telling you otherwise. So maybe this is something that you really need to reevaluate if you can afford to relocate over there, or if this is something that's going to give you a big advantage no matter if you'll get poor in the meantime, or maybe you have to be stingy with your budget in the meantime. So there, that's the best place to relocate. Okay, so there, that's for you, number one. And if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to have a paid personal reading with me, just check the description box below. And you can also donate either through PayPal or an oracle or a tarot card, whichever you prefer. And let's proceed to number two. Number two, the Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay. For the people who chose number two, where is the best place to relocate? So this is building blocks reversed. So it means that the blocks have already been built, or there is no option for you to build a block over there. So take it however it resonates. So if I'm going to take any clues, I'm seeing the just like pile number one, I'm seeing the in Tagalog, it's actually derived from the Spanish word, but in Tagalog we call it banderitas. But if I'm not mistaken, it's the same word um, being used to describe this one in Spanish. I'm not sure though if it's also banderitas in Spanish, but we call it banderitas, and we only hang them um, across the highway or um, anywhere we can, actually, to be honest, from one tree to another, crossing the street. So that's we hang it whenever there's an occasion, when we welcome a very specific person or a very honored person, but or also in fiestas, specifically in fiestas, we hang it on the streets to add more color and uh, vibrancy in the streets. So you'll know if this place is about to have their fiesta based on the feast of whatever saint that their place is being represented by, or whatever saint that this specific place is devoted to. So you'll know that it's either they're about to have fiesta or they just had fiesta. You'll see this banderitas right there. But it's no longer allowed now upon Duterte administration, because it only adds up to the pile of trash, and it's not recyclable, or if it is, it will only add up to the problem on as to how are we going to recycle it. So these are no longer allowed in the streets. So, but growing up, there will always be banderitas in places that have fiestas. So maybe the I'm hearing out that the place that you need to relocate to, or the best place to relocate to, is the place that you've experienced fiesta. So maybe any Latin American countries, maybe Philippines as well, if you've been in the Philippines. What else? I'm also being drawn to this lady over here, and clearly this is not a statue. So maybe you've met someone who looks just like this in that place. Brown hair, curly hair, white, and based on her costume, that looks like a Greek type of clothing. So maybe you've met a Greek person somewhere in Latin America or wherever. Building blocks, but it came out reversed, right? So building blocks, so maybe there is no um It's like it, this place that is being suggested by the tarot is a place wherein it's either there are a lot of buildings already, and there's no need for more civilization or more building of, I mean, yeah, there is no need for additional buildings because it's been surrounded by a lot of buildings already. Or this is somewhere that you cannot build a building easily. Maybe there are a lot of protests if someone wants to build something over there, especially if you're a foreigner. Maybe they're too strict, or maybe there is some sort of a sanctuarized area wherein no tree should be cut down. It's like there's an environmental space that no developer is allowed to build anything on it. So maybe an example that came to mind is the Amazon. Maybe near the Amazon River. But let's take another clue from the tarot for the people who chose number 2. Four of Cups. So maybe this is somewhere that you don't really want to go. It's somewhere that maybe it's not it doesn't belong in your list. And for some reason I would like to take bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands reversed. But it's like you don't want to go there, but once you go there, your burdens will vanish. It's like maybe the lifestyle or the lifestyle over there is too cheap. It's not the place, and your way of living over there is not too uptight based compared to your current situation or current location right now. Current right now. Okay. Anyway, so maybe this is something that, or maybe this is a place that you don't want to go to in the first place, but it's going to give you a big advantage if you do, and now you're considering it. So take it however it resonates, okay? Now let's proceed to number 3, the Sasha Fenton deck. Where is the best place to relocate? For the people who chose number 3, where is the best place to relocate? Ooh, jumped. Just a moment. Okay, so the card that jumped out, by the book, reversed, and serendipity, reversed. So by the book is not following the rules, being rebellious. So maybe the best place to go to is the best place to relocate to is the place that maybe none of your family is going to expect that you're going to go there, that you're going to relocate there. It's like it's out of the rules. It's like it's not you to choose to live there. It doesn't make sense that you, being that type of person, is going to relocate in that place because that's not you. And they're going to think that you're being rebellious by choosing to do so. And serendipity is in reverse, so there's a big possibility that the location is somewhere that you never chosen to be in the first place. No. It's it's in reverse. So it's somewhere that you actually chose yourself to be in. It means that you're not depending on fate, on serendipity to actually choose the place for you. And if I'm going to take any um, clues. The elephants always reminds me of Thailand. And I don't know if they have banderitas in Thailand as well. But I think they do. I'm not sure though. So, elephants, or maybe Africa. And then serendipity, there's a four clover leaf. So, the four clover leaf reminds me of Ireland. You know, the leprechaun and that stuff. And the fairies. They always believe in fairies. So maybe Ireland. But this is reversed. So it means you in Ireland or anywhere that reminds you of four clover leaf. It's something that just a moment. By the book reversed. So maybe your first choice is somewhere in UK, Ireland specifically, or maybe in France. I also have a friend in France, married to a French, who loves to, find the four leaf clover. And so maybe that's your first choice to be in the UK, but you end up either in South Africa or somewhere with desert, maybe Gobi, um, or Sahara, the Middle East, or maybe in Thailand. Excuse. Okay. So yeah, maybe your first choice is Europe, specifically Ireland or anywhere in UK. But you end up, but now you're considering uh, that place that nobody close to you will ever consider or will ever think that you'll consider this place. So by the book. So Thailand, somewhere with a desert, somewhere with elephants. So Africa, and I'm also drawn by the banderitas. What's up with the banderitas? Is there any elephants somewhere in Latin America or any Latin speaking location? Please tell me if there are. So, yeah, that's the best place to relocate. Now let's see for an additional clue. Okay, this jumped out. Knight of Swords reversed and Two of Wands. Okay, Knight of Swords reversed. So maybe you're trying to um, what's the word? You're trying to get someone off of your track in order for them not to trace you. That instead of choosing the place that you really wanted to go to, you ended up going to a place that nobody will ever think you'll go there. And I'm sensing that this is because of the Knight of Swords reversed. Maybe you have an enemy. Maybe someone's very envious of your status in life. They want to know where you are. Maybe they also want to go there so they can pester you, especially if you're a Filipino. Yeah. And another Filipino relative is wanting to go to the country that you're currently in order to find a job, but ended up being fed and provided by you instead of them doing it for themselves. So maybe you have a relative who's very unreliable or very dependent on you, and you don't want them to go to the place that you would like to relocate to. And in order to get them off of your track, you're going to choose a place that you know they're not going to ever think that you're going to go there. Two of Wands is also about a dry place. So yeah, maybe a desert, Middle East specifically. And the ones here reminds me of the torches. You know, in the movie, especially biblical movies, wherein outside of a palace they have torches at the at the upper part of every wall. That I'm being reminded of that by this. So maybe if you're thinking about whether to follow your heart to relocate to somewhere that you uh, want to go to, might as well try to relocate to a place that nobody will ever think you'll go there. That it's very unexpected for you to go there. They cannot picture you being there, especially if you're someone from a cold country. Then all of a sudden you're going to the desert, or maybe you're from the tropics and um, everyone who knows you knows that you want to go to the Northern Isles or to the UK, the Europe, or anywhere cold, and then all of a sudden you're in the desert. So yeah, take it however it resonates, okay? Now, if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Again, if you have any suggestions for uh, topics for pick a card readings like this, please comment down below. And let's proceed to number 4. For the people who've chosen the Witch's Tarot, where is the best place to relocate? For the people who chose number 4. Okay, a leg up reversed. So polar bear, of course, the North or the South Pole, somewhere with the snow, maybe um I don't know, Greenland, Germany, Tokyo, Japan. And polar bears. Polar bears are very prominent. Alaska, but leg up reversed. So maybe you have to go there by not asking any assistance from anyone you know currently. That's what I'm sensing. And again, there's a banderitas again. So maybe there's some sort of a feast or sort of a party that you have to go to, and you end up staying there instead of just vacationing for 3 days, 4 days. You ended up being there for 3 months. So maybe you would like to relocate in that place. Any other clues, please, for the people who chose number 4? High Priestess reversed. Hmm. Bottom of the deck, Magician. So maybe this is somewhere that with High Priestess, it's always about intuition, right? But reversed, it's like you have an urge, but you cannot control yourself. With this, you're very intuitive, you feel things, but you know how to sort it out and use them to your advantage. With High Priestess reverse, you kind of have this urge, but you cannot control it, you just follow the urge. And I'm sensing that this is a place that maybe you've decided to go to relocate to a long time ago. And I'm sensing frustration here because the High Priestess reversed is a frustrated High Priestess. So this is someone who would just go to a specific goal, to hell with the consequences, because I'm pissed. That's the High Priestess reversed. So maybe this is a place that you actually told yourself to go to. Um, I'm sensing in the spur of the moment. Maybe you just decided to pack your bags and go to a random place in order to run away from something, a problem perhaps, a trauma perhaps, or a shocking experience. and then you might want to rethink, or no, not rethink. It seems like you were angry, you packed your bags, you go to somewhere with snow, and then maybe you, after your anger died, you went home, but you're thinking to yourself that if you'll ever have a chance to go to a specific place again or relocate somewhere, that's the place you want to go to. I'm also hearing Germany, 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 Germany. So maybe this is Germany, and I'm being called to put the number out there. It's 34. So maybe you're 34 years old when you came to this place, and you would like to return to that specific place again. And maybe this is somewhere that um, you can actually let go of your control, or your, not control. Control is the emperor. So maybe this is a place wherein you can let go of who you truly are. Because high priestesses, um, they know who they are, they know what they want, but um, it seems like it's not actually control. It's like purely intuition, wherein they know when to let go of a specific information. They know how when to be angry or when to speak out. And this is losing control. This is just, I want to do whatever I want to feel good. So yeah, maybe you wanted to relocate to this place in order for you to let go of your reservations towards a specific thing about yourself. Remember, in the Freddie Mercury biopic movie, Bohemian Rhapsody, wherein all of his emotions regarding his sexuality has been bottled up for years and years, and he's hiding his real self from his loved ones. But he goes to Germany and just, you know, party the way he really wants to party. You know, being surrounded by by gay people. So maybe there's some sort of uh, a similar situation to that, that you're going to go to a place, or maybe you went to a place in order to loosen up, and you're thinking about relocating to that place. And the magician here is telling me that yes, you can. But the fact that the high priestess here is present, so there is a big warning not to allow your urges to control you, or your indulgent or hedonistic side to to take over your decisions in life. But if you'll be able to control these urges, or maybe to temper or balance the logic and the versus the urges that you feel upon being in this place, you'll be able to manifest something that's going to improve you as a person. So yeah, anywhere with snow. And I'm always hearing Germany, Germany, Germany. Okay, so yeah, maybe it's Germany. Take it however it resonates. Comment down below if I'm correct. And again, if for future pick a card readings, if you would like to suggest any topics, please comment down below. And that'll be all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice one.